So question 2, first question says simplify. What do we simplify? So 2.1.1 is 4p squared q divided by p cubed divided by 10p cubed and p squared q to the power 3. Okay, the first thing to do here is to convert this division sign. So you'll have 4p squared q divided p q to the power 3. Change it to a multiplication sign. This becomes p squared q to the power 3 divided by 10p to the power q. So these two numbers, they swap. What was the denominator becomes the denominator. What was a numerator becomes a numerator. Don't change the signs. Now I'm going to group these numbers. So this is 4 over 10. That 10 here, I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to write the laws of exponents. The first p is to the power 2. The one that's on the same line is p to the power 2. So when we multiply similar base, we add the exponents, right? And then the one at the bottom is this p, that's at the denominator, so we're going to bring it up. So it's going to change the sign and become a minus 1. The same will apply to this one here. It will also become a minus 1. And then we have q to the power 1, this one. And then we move along, we have positive 3. And then we divide by 3, so this is minus 3, and then minus 1. 4 over 10 is 2 over 5, so that's fine. And then 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 2 is just 2. Here is 3 minus 3, 1 minus 1, so the answer is 0. So this is q to the power 0. Anything to the power 0 is 1, so the answer we get here is 2p squared divided by 5. The next question in line is 2.1.2. 3x plus 6y. 3x plus 6y divided by x plus 2y. Warning, there is a positive sign here. Rather, there is a plus sign. Here's a multiplication sign. If it's a multiplication sign, we can do exactly what we did here. Sometimes we could have just said q cubed, it will cancel the q cubed. We could have done something like that, and that q would have also canceled that q because of this multiplication sign. Okay, then this would be fine, but we have a plus here, we cannot do that. For us to simplify here, now we have to factorize to have one factor. So you can't say this one cancel that. There must be something similar to the whole thing at the bottom in order to cancel the one at the top. So we can see that 3 is a common factor here. I'll just quickly explain what this is. So 3 on 3x and 6 on 6y, they have a HCF. Their HCF is 3, or their highest common factor is 3. So if we take out 3, then we say 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then so we have that x. Rather, actually, we would say this is 3x divided by 3, which that 3 cancels as 3, so we end up with the x. That's why we have that x in the bracket. The next one is 6y divided by the 3 outside. This is going to be 6 divided by 3 is 2, and then the y remains. That's why we have the 2y. Now we have this particular thing multiplied by 1. So we have a multiplication between the 3 and the 2, and we have a division line between this thing and that thing, so they can cancel each other. So we have 3. Please do not go around and say x cancels x, y cancels y, 2 goes once in here, 2 goes 3 times in there. Don't do that. It's illegitimate.